Hello everyone and welcome back to my playthrough of a Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Last time we finally finished off all the side quests that we could anyway. We took care of Kendra's story, Juhani's story, and I can't do missions, so sorry about that. We returned the box, we opened the box, saw what was in the box. We got transported to a different dimension. It was a prison basically. We played riddles with a guy to see who would come out in our body, and we won, obviously. And finally went to the location where the star maps basically like all converge, like the coordinates that they gave us. We went there, and we saw the Star Forge. It's a big, massive fucking ship that has like a Sith fleet all around it. We got caught in a disruptor field and had to land on a planet where it looked like a lot of other ship had also crashed down. And the planet seems to be inhabited by the Rakata, which is those aliens with like the eyes on the sides of their heads, the couple that we've seen so far. We talked to the Elder tribe. Basically, they're like a tribe of priests, and they said that we've been there before and had betrayed them somehow. We were supposed to go into a temple that can only be accessed through the Force, and we didn't let the Rakatans in last time when we were here as Revan with Malik. So they said they would help us again, but in show of good faith that we won't betray them again. We have to save one of their scouts that was taken by a tribe called the One. So that is where we are at. And they gave us free roam of the Enclave, so let's take a look around as we go around in this round Enclave. Elder Researcher, oh. Oh, Wanatonga. Alright, well. It's also a researcher. Researcher Lawa. You have returned at last, Revan. I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you in the temple. You know me? We had met previously when you had last entered our enclave many years ago. You inquired as to my research then as well. You came here and gained access to the temple, and we never heard from you again. Some thought you might have betrayed us to the others, but they were never able to penetrate our defenses. But if you will help us now, then the time taken is nothing. Is there anything else you require? What are you doing? What am I doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? Yes, what is your research? As you may have heard from our historians, in our distant past we melded technology and the Force to create truly wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power, and incorporated its use in all aspects of our society. Wow. But something happened somewhere. What happened? There are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered our species insensitive to it over time. None truly know. The only discernible result was that we could no longer command the Force as we had. Its power had helped us, or had escaped us. With its loss, our technologies could no longer hold us as far above the subjugated races we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjugated rose up. Plagues swept our worlds. We could do nothing against all these calamities. In the end, only the members of our race are left here, on our homeworld, survived. So what is your research then? Every once in a while there's an individual born who has an affinity for the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever genes our species had that gave us the ability to use the Force are not completely gone. Perhaps when the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface, some retained this trait. We began working for years to isolate this gene in an attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We of the Elders do not have Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structure of other tribes, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. So you're capturing prisoners for their genes? You make us seem like monsters. Truly we are not. We captured them, yes, but only because the tribes have become extremely xenophobic in their millennia trapped on this world. They would not aid us willingly, and killed our messengers when we asked. We believe that if we got a large enough genetic sample, we can reintroduce the recessive force-sensitive genes back into our people, allowing us to once again access the heritage of our past. You mean the temple? Yes, the temple. It can only be entered by those sensitive to the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. What we may find inside will allow us to lift the other tribes out of the barbarism into which they have fallen, and restore us as a productive force in the galaxy. You want to reunite the tribes? Unite the tribes and take our place in the galaxy at large. This time, perhaps we can redeem ourselves in the eyes of the galaxy, and become a force of good. How close are you to finishing your research? We're quite far along, having had centuries to work already. But with the arrival of another tribe on our island, we have been restricted in our movements to just our enclave. We have captured a few of their warriors, but the only one that really interests us is their leader, the One. What's special about him? Those with the genes we seek seem to be marked with the destiny that causes them to rise above others, as we did as a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the One, we believe that he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing force sensitivity. Unfortunately, he and his people are much too aggressive and violent for us to ever get close enough to study him. His corpse would not do either, as only a living body, working body is of use to us. Maybe in time, though, the differences between our people will lessen enough that we may study one another and gain the information we need. Okay, so what kind of information do you need? Genetic data on drifts and changes over the many millennia we have been here. Specific data on exceptional something. If only we had access to the knowledge of our ancestors. They must have known much more than us. They had a much greater population sample to work with. I believe that in the temple there may be information we seek. Perhaps in an old archives or scrolls, maybe even in an ancient computer if any is still functioning. The information would help us greatly in our work, and we would be very grateful to you for it. Is there anything else I can help you with? No. Very well then. Come and go as you please. Interesting, interesting. Elder worshipper. These are all worshippers. Elder droid? Oh, it's the same one. Whoops. And this one? Cool. What is this? I think that's like the way out. Okay, we'll go there afterwards. Elder Ricotta. They have a name, I'll talk to them, otherwise I'm not going to talk to every single one. Wicker bin. Nice. They have computer spikes? I haven't seen a single computer here. Let's talk to one of these guys. Okay, never mind. Enough said. Okay, so we made our full circle. Let's head back. Elder Ricotta, Elder, and Keeper Orsa. Greetings once again, Revan. I'm glad that you have returned. I couldn't believe that you had betrayed us, despite what the council said. I'm sorry, I don't remember you. My name is Orsa. I'm the Keeper of History for the Elders. Last time you were here, you had many questions for me. Council told us of the destruction of your memories, but still I had hoped you might recall something of our past discussion. I wish I could remember, but I don't. Sorry. There's no need to apologize. It just pains me to know that all you had learned from me has been forgotten. Still, I would be happy to instruct you again. Actually, I do have a few questions. Yes, of course. Although you must forgive me if some of this starts to seem familiar. After all, we did go into the history of the Rakata at some length the last time you were here. I will do my best to enlighten you with the knowledge I hold. What subject do you wish to learn about? Oh my god, there's a lot. Tell me about the beginnings of the Rakata Empire. Long ago, we Rakata were a great spacefaring race. People. Our ships combined technology and the power of the Force, and we were able to pilot them to the farthest reaches of the galaxy. Everywhere we went, we found civilizations less advanced and weaker than our own. But instead of helping them advance, we conquered and enslaved them. And I skipped again. Over time, we lost our ability to use the Force. Some people believe we had the Force for so long that we evolved biologically and became immune to its effects. In any case, once we lost our sensitivity to the Force, our empire began to fracture. We had to revert to more controversial space travel to using inferior technology. Our ultimate collapse was inevitable. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to read all this because this is going to take like 20 minutes. I'll click on them. You can pause if you want to read it, but I'm just going to kind of skip through these. Okay. So that was a lot to go through. He didn't really give anything of import. He just said that to disable the disruptor field, you have to go to the temple. We asked him about the Star Forge. He said he doesn't really know much. We're caught in computer. User verification, user species equals non-Rakata. Access to auxiliary archives is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slaves may not access the archives. I do serve the Rakata. How else would I learn the language? Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order to serve them. User added to authorized list of non-Rakata. Notice, further information can be obtained from the main archives within the Temple of the Ancients. Downloading codes to bypass exterior energy fields surrounding temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and download into remote datapad storage. Please select the topic. I'm looking for secrets of the ancient Rakata. Searching, retrieving information. Secrets are locked within the Temple of the Ancients. Elders seal this information away to prevent the technology from falling into the wrong hands. How can I get into the temple? Searching. Retrieving information. The shields constructed by the elders to guard the temple are controlled from the summit of the structure. Anyone inside the temple may temporarily shut down the shields. There's only one way to gain access to the temple from the outside. The shields are designed to lower in response to a ritualistic chant detailed in the ancient texts held by the Keeper of the History. To protect the secrets within the temple, the chant will only work if spoken by the Rakata. No other species can create the proper intonations that will trigger shield deactivation. Okay. Tell me about the Starforge. Searching. Error. No information on Starforge detected. Information may be recorded in the databanks within the Temple of the Ancients. Something else. How can I shut off the disruptor field? The disruptor field is controlled by a generator within the Temple of the Ancients. Once inside the temple, the disruptor field and the energy barrier around the temple can both be deactivated. Okay. Cool. So, where do I go for the scout? Because I didn't see anywhere else to go. I think I need to go past the temple. Actually, let me check the journal. Yeah, this one, trapped on a nameless world. In the camp of the one. Okay, well, it's not very helpful. Is my party not with me? Karth! Come on, man. I mean, there's still some lightning, but nothing that's gonna harm me. Alright. So I'm gonna guess I need to go through the temple?
You asked for this!
Johnny, you want to help? Thank you.
Down you go!
What is it?
Well, these guys are like 2 levels behind. I'm pretty damn close to leveling. 1,500 more. That's okay. Apparently not. So where do... Oh, for fuck's sake, guys. Where do I go? Oh.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Oh, I did not notice this path was here before. North Beach. We got Juhani. Come on, Juju. We have seen you, interloper. You are a servant of the elders. By order of the One, you must die. I mean, you can try. Oh, for fuck's sake.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
That is what a Jedi can do.
To be fair, they attacked me first. Alright, level up. And this should be our last level up here. Oh, this point's gonna be worthless. So we don't have any odd numbers. So this +1 could go anywhere. Whatever, put in wisdom, I guess. Skills. Persuade, I don't think we need anymore. I guess computer use? Powers. So we got 2, like I thought. Okay, so what does choke do? This power constricts the throat of a target at range, stunning and inflicting 2/3 of the attacking character's level in damage every 2 seconds for the duration. 6 seconds. So the target also suffers a temporary 24-second -4 penalty to Constitution, Dex, and Strength. Successful fortitude save at DC 5 plus the attacking character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers results in no effect. This power does not affect right. Jesus, that's hefty. So do we want lightning powers or do we want force choke? Force choke looks pretty debilitating. -4 penalty to Constitution, Dex, and Strength. Like, the Dex alone is crazy. -4 to Dex? You know what? Why not? I'm sold. Paragon of Light. And I got Force Choke. And Wound. Or not Wound, the Death Field. And Plague as well. Oh, man.
How'd you like that? How'd you like that?
I mean, I don't want to kill these guys.
That is what a Jedi can do.
Let's do a Force Choke.
You asked for this!
That is what a Jedi can do. That is what a Jedi can do.
How'd you like that?
Alright, now the other side.
How'd you like that?
We're like completely wiping out this tribe, eh?
You asked for this.
I was expecting them to be like, okay, stop, like, what do you want? Kind of thing, you know?
How'd you like that?
I was at a Foot Locker. Excuse me, guys. Oh my god, fuck you.
Yes?
I mean, yes, get the fuck out of my way.
Sure. Down you go!
This place is a lot bigger than the Elder encampment.
How'd you like that?
Is that the one in the middle? Oh, I gotta fight a Rancor? The Black Rakata shall never something you. Guessing follow you? Or fall to you? Alright.
How'd you like that?
Yeah, that's the one. I didn't want to do it. They literally gave me no choice. Meh. Is this like parts taken from prisoners? Or not parts, but stuff taken from prisoners? The glories of war? Wookiee Warblade. Alright, last one. Sith Tremor sword. Okay, so where's the scout? Oh. You have saved me from the savages and their war beasts. I was sent by the council to save you. I didn't know what I would have done if you had not come. I suppose I would be dead now, like the others that captured me with. Thank you for saving me. I shall attempt to return to the Enclave on my own. I will tell the council of what you have done. I mean, do you want some healing, buddy? Can we go with you? Otherwise I gotta make the long trek back. Revan, you are back. Our scout has told us how you rescued him. His injuries are severe, but we believe he will survive. We are grateful for what you've done. So will you help me? Risking your own life to save our scout seems to prove that you have changed significantly since the last time you were here, Revan. But you have deceived us before. We must discuss this in greater detail. We must have some privacy, Revan. We will return when our deliberations are done. Yeah? Revan, you have rescued a member of our tribe from the One at great personal risk to yourself. We believe this action shows that you have truly changed since your last visit here. The Council has decided we will trust you once more. For many generations, we have sought a way to enter the temple and discovered the means to destroy the Star Forge. But only those who command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That was why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shield for you to enter. You need us as much as we need you, Revan. Looks like we'll be working together then. For our own sake and that of the entire galaxy, we hope you truly mean to atone for your past evils. When you are ready, Revan, we will take you to the temple. But the temple is a place of sacred power. If you are to enter, you must do so alone, in the tradition followed by our Rakata ancestors for the past 1,000 generations. Why do I have to go in alone? When you were last here, we broke the ancient tradition. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, but it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Starforge this time, but the lesson of the past is not easily forgotten. We will not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you alone may enter. When I'm ready, I'll go to the temple alone. Then it is done. You have only to let us know when you're ready to enter the temple. Okay, I'll be back. As you wish. Come speak to us when you're ready to enter the temple, and we will lower the shield for you. But remember, when the time comes, you must enter the temple alone, in accordance with the traditions of the ancient Rakata. Can I talk to that researcher before I go in? Because we killed the one, we killed... Seems one of his better method of getting these genes. Yes, Revan, is there anything I can help you with? About the research... Okay, I've heard this one. Okay, forget it then. Oh fuck, no. I have to go. Okay, never mind. Nothing fruitful came of that conversation. Alright guys, guess I'll be going in alone. I'll be doing it solo. I'm ready to enter the temple. Time has come for you to atone for your past crimes, Revan. But the task ahead will be difficult. Those you call Dark Jedi, followers of your old apprentice, now dwell within the temple. There's Dark Jedi inside the temple? How did they get in there? The last time you and Malik entered the temple, you must have found the controls to raise and lower the shields. Those inside can lower the barrier to allow other Force users to enter and exit the temple. But they will not be able to prevent us from using the ritual to gain you access. Once inside, however, we can do nothing to help you. Go to the temple now. We will meet you there once a ritual has been prepared. Remember, in accordance with the ancient Rakata tradition, you must enter the temple alone. I got it. I will begin the ritual. It will take many hours, but when it is complete, you must be ready. The shields will not stay down for long. Prepare yourself. Wait, someone's coming.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
I have to go in there alone. It's the Rakata tradition.
We have had a premonition. The Force has given us a vision. There is great danger within the temple. We cannot let you face it alone.
You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malik himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with Dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
No other can go with you into the temple. You must enter alone. That's the way of the ancient ritual. Jolie, you can't come. The Rakata won't allow it.
Your destiny, maybe the fate of the entire galaxy, could be forever changed inside that temple. I'm not about to let you face that alone. Not after my premonition. There's a reason I had that vision.
Jolie speaks for both of us. You must enter the temple, but we must go with you.
So you just tell that guide of yours to do whatever he has to do to get us all inside the temple.
Continue the ritual. No, you must enter the temple alone. I will not lower the shields.
I don't know what he said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. We don't have time for this. The Republic fleet is on the way, and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
I cannot destroy the Starforge alone. You must come with me into the temple. I believe you. The elders have said you wish to destroy the Starforge and end the terrible legacy of our ancestors. If you need help to do this, I will not stand in your way. I will resume the ritual now.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while? Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple.
King no pangpa, mola reconkile. Conkile no ba. Watatime, yokola, unko, molare.
Run!
Lord Malik, the preparations are nearly complete. Every day, the Starforge adds more ships to our fleet. It is operating at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Starforge and awaits your instructions.
Patience, Commander.
Oh, man.
My new apprentice is nearly ready.
Oh, she is,
Once
she?
Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin our final conquest of the core worlds. And the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malik.
What a sight, eh?
And you need?
To level you up. Shut up and take it. You're only oh, you're level 18 now. Okay. I was gonna say, you're only level 15. Alright, let us do a little bit of saving here. I'm guessing this door is locked. Massive door. Door sealed and there's no visible means of unlocking it. Okay, so we gotta go around. What's up, bro?
Let's see what you got.
You really want to start comparing force powers here? Come on. Can you get that, please? What is going on? You know what? I don't really want the contents that badly. It's not like I can really spend money on anything anymore. Okay, let's see what's in here. Okay. That's what you get. Oh, we can talk to these
Who dares
guys.
intrude on our meditations? You know the penalty for... Revan, you are back.
Aye. I'm Revan no longer. I serve the light and the Jedi Council now.
Malak told us what happened to you. The Jedi Council has stripped you of your power. You are a shell of what you once were.
Am
You
I?
are not fit to rule the Sith anymore, Revan. Darth Malak will reward us greatly for destroying you.
Okay. You really want to start doing this?
You will fall!
How did Jolie get so hurt? Oh. Nice work.
Revan, Lord Malak told us you still lived. At last, a challenge worthy of my skills. I grow so bored with slaughtering these mindless training droids. I intensified my training tenfold in hopes I would get the chance to face you in mortal combat. I am glad to see my training has not been in vain.
Where do you think you're going, bro?
Deadly toxins.
okay, bro. Oh. There goes Jolie. That's right, bitch. That should be good enough. Alrighty. Armory. Anything good in here? Oh, come on, dude. It's a fucking locker. Bro, you're embarrassing me in front of the whole fucking world. Come on. There we go. Why does everything have to be fucking locked? Nah, I don't need a workbench. I'm content with what I have. No. You know, I probably could have sold a bunch of lightsabers for money, but again, I don't really need it. Deadly frag mine. Okay, well, I can't deactivate these, so I'm gonna have to run through them. One did less damage than the other, so it's all good. Moon-covered pillar. Sapith. What does Sapith do? This crystallized material was excreted once every 11 years by the ancient Volus worm of Luek, now extinct. It produces a more intense saber beam, granting better control. Eh. Again, I'm happy with what I got. Ooh, more. Yeah, I'm not gonna repair you. I mean, God knows I got the fucking parts for it, but... there was a room here I didn't get into. You know, I just realized Jolie might have security. Computer. Okay, slice it. North security computer room. Sure. Oh, hi. Return. South one. Someone there. Sure. One less person I need to deal with. East Gate. Or East Gate. East Guard Post. Yeah, corrupt the... I might as well. I got the spikes for it. Rejected. God damn it. Success. Armory interior. Exterior. Oh, no, whatever. Could have unlocked it. Prototype droid. Obelisk corridor. Oh, that looks fun. Deactivate sentry turrets. North corridor. Then south corridor. Eh. Log out. Alright, I did some stuff. What am I trying to do again? Just like open that door that was at the front? Man, this is barely costing me any, like, force points.
I still got it.
Man, that really barely cost me anything. 5,000 credits. Nice. I mean, as nice as it can get, I guess. Oh, do we go further down? My God, Johnny. Let's check out the rest here. Doesn't seem to be much left anyway. What's up, bro? You know, anytime you guys want to fight, more than welcome to. These guys are such good Jedi, they are waiting for this guy to make the first move against me. Never mind the fact that he's got his lightsaber drawn. If he hasn't attacked, they will not do a damn thing.
Let's see what you got. Not this again!
Let's see if Jolie has
Yes?
security. No, he does not. Does
Your wish?
Juhani? Nope.
Yes?
Alright, nobody has security. Okay, don't really care about the computer. Oh, there's another one here.
Never too old for this. I still got it.
Great, a dead end. Sorry if this isn't really exciting for you guys. I'm just kind of clearing the area out. Again, just kind of making sure that I don't miss anything in terms of, like, what to do next. Looks like we're almost done looking around anyway.
Not this again! I still got it.
Okay, nothing in here. Of course, we gotta bash again. Oh, I believe this is the computer that we overloaded. Okay, and I believe that's where we came in, yeah. Alright, so let's go back to that area that led downstairs. Shouldn't be too far. Is this one, I believe? Yes. Yeah, and led to the next area. Deadly. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to recover these.
Didn't work.
Yep. Another Sapith. Datapad. Can I read this one? No. I got no idea where they go. The map for this area looks significantly smaller. Okay. Oh, one of these puzzles. Oh, I hate these puzzles. See, why did I do it twice? Okay, can I be unfast? Can you go this way, please? Okay, let's... Does that reset? That resets. For fuck's sake. I can't help it. Like, he doesn't... He has to, like, turn around. He doesn't just, like, automatically... He does, like, the tank controls. Can I? No, fuck. I think I had it, but then I lost it. Okay, you know what? I gotta look up a thing for this. I'm terrible at these games. Oh, apparently the datapad that we picked up actually kind of gives the what is it called? The solution. Oh, here it is. Okay, the ancient sequencer on the lower levels can only be activated once all the sequencer tiles on the floor have been set to their active mode by walking on them in the correct pattern. To make all the tiles the same color, simply walk the tiles in the pattern of an H. I trust there will not be another unfortunate incident like the last time. Like an H. Well, let's see if I can do it. See, why did it do it again? I didn't move. Are you guys, are you fucking kidding me? Solo mode, please. No. Fuck. Alright. I will go like this. And then like this. Okay, I'll fucking take it. You guys can come back now. Welcome back, Revan. It has been some time since you last accessed my database. I was beginning to wonder if you had been terminated. I'm not Revan anymore, I'm Aaron Merrick. An odd statement, though it does explain certain conflicting data being read about my sensory input systems. I recognize your appearance from your last visit, which is stored in my databanks. However, I'm detecting some significant changes in your composition since your last visit. Your neurological patterns exhibit subtle yet substantive alterations in both your thought patterns and information processing. These changes have been noted and recorded in my database. Substantive. That is a word, substantive. Your database? Or what are you? I'm a completely self-sufficient, autonomous, interactive database constructed by the Rakata to record and store the entire history of the species. However, since the collapse of the Infinite Empire, there have been few events worth recording, and nobody has sought to access the information stored within my database, until you came along. Due to my system's ability to monitor and repair themselves, you will find all the data within my archives has remained fully intact. Please choose the topic you wish information on. Genetic data on the Rakata. My storage banks contain significant quantities of information on this subject, compiled through hundreds of years of research and study. Please wait while I load the information onto a datapad for your future reference. Processing. Information transfer complete. Is there anything else you require, Revan? Tell me about the Starforge. The Starforge was constructed during the apex of the Infinite Empire's power. A true technological marvel, it is an enormous space station that serves as both factory and battle dreadnought. The Starforge can mass-produce immense fleets with the minimum of time and resources. In addition, the Starforge also shares much of the same technology used in my own construction. In many ways, the Starforge is like a living entity. It feeds, it hungers, it draws on the energy flowing through all living things. What you called the Force the last time you were here. This ability to feed and consume the living energy of the Force is the key to the Starforge's power, but ultimately, it was also what led to the destruction of the Infinite Empire. What do you mean? The Rakata are by nature a cruel and savage species. The Starforge fueled itself with the hatred inherent in its own creators, and in doing so, it accentuated these traits within the builders. In your terminology, Starforge is a tool of the dark side. It corrupts those who use it so that it can generate greater and greater amounts of negative energy to fuel itself. The builders thought they were strong enough to control this effect, but they were wrong. They became victims of their own creation, and eventually their hatred turned them against each other. Civil War destroyed the Infinite Empire. Lesson to remember. Only one who is immensely strong in mind and will can harness the power of the Starforge without suffering a similar fate. Okay, something else. Due to my system's ability to monitor and repair themselves, you'll find all the data within my archives has remained fully intact. Please choose the topic you wish to information on. Okay, can I shut off the disruptor field around the planet? The disruptor field was constructed as the Starforge's primary defense against enemy attack. It can only be deactivated from the upper levels of the temple. Okay, how can I get to the upper levels? My systems control the doors to the upper levels, allowing only those who are worthy of the Rakata legacy to pass. The last time you were here, Revan, I unsealed the doors for you. However, the subtle neurological changes I detected in you earlier likely caused a failure in the recognition system that would have opened the doors for you. I have updated my database to recognize the new configurations in your mind, Revan. The doors at the upper levels will once again open for you. Okay, something else. Do you know anything about the star maps? Star maps were built on conquered worlds as a symbol of Rakatan dominance and glory. Each map showed the whole expanse of the Infinite Empire, with the Starforge at the center. When the Empire fell, the Rakata fled back here to their homeworld. They sabotaged the star maps so the enslaved species could not use them to discover the Starforge or this planet. But I used the star maps to find this place. The star maps were created with the same technology as my own self-sufficient systems. Over the millennia, the maps have been slowly rebuilding and repairing themselves. As you informed me during your last visit to this world, the star maps are still in a damaged and incomplete state. It is not possible to locate the Starforge using a single map. However, the star maps have repaired themselves to the extent that it is possible to discover the Starforge's location by combining bits of data from several of the maps as you did. Okay, tell me about the history. At its peak, the Infinite Empire ruled over 500 planets and was comprised of 10 billion Rakata and over 1 trillion slaves scattered across the galaxy. But the glory of the Infinite Empire was built on war and slaughter. It was inevitable it should collapse upon itself. Conflict among power-hungry warlords escalated into full civil war. Worlds were ravaged and millions of lives were lost. Sensing the weakness in their oppressors, the slaves rebelled and overthrew their masters. And then came the plague. The plague? Its origins were unknown. Perhaps a creation of an enslaved species. Perhaps a mutation of a natural virus. It killed only Rakata, and it spread to every corner of the galaxy. The Infinite Empire crumbled into dust as the few Rakata survivors fled back here to their homeworld. All evidence of their existence was destroyed by the species they once enslaved. But even hidden here on their secret homeworld, they were not safe. Millions died from the deadly plague. Many more died in the never-ending civil war. The history of the Rakata ended 20,000 years ago. Now they are nothing but a few scattered tribes descended from the priest and warrior castes, still waging our never-ending civil war. Okay. As you wish, please return if you find yourself in need of the information stored within my database. Okay, so we need to go back to the top. Well, one floor up. And go back to where we started. Is this not the way? This was the way. This is the way. You know, from The Mandalorian. This is the way. Back out I go. Back to the entrance. Wow, pretty waters. Massive door. I mean, it's not that big. Hi. How did you get damaged? Up we go. Nothing. It was empty. They fooled me. God damn it. Another one. Will they fool me a third time? No. Only twice. I cannot be fooled 3 times. Is that Bastila? We're gonna save. We're gonna save, we are. It is Bastila. No. Red lightsaber. Red means Sith, guys. Red means evil. Red means dark side. And she's all black, too.
Revan, I knew you'd come for me. Malak thought you might be afraid to enter the temple again, but he doesn't know you like I do. Not anymore. Not since you've changed.
Quickly, Bastila, come with us. We have to escape before Malak arrives.
Escape? You don't understand. I have sworn allegiance to Lord Malak and the Sith. I am no longer a pawn of the Jedi Council.
No, Bastila, don't go over to the dark side. No!
You say that as if the dark side is some terrible entity. The Jedi Council has brainwashed you like all the others, like they once did with me. They speak of the dark side as if it is something to be feared, but in reality their only goal is to manipulate those who are strong in the Force. The fear of the dark side is a tool to maintain control. Why do you think the Jedi forbid you and Malak from joining the Mandalorian Wars? They knew you would realize your true potential and break free of their domination. Malak has shown me how the Jedi Council have been using me the same way they once tried to use you. They've been holding me back because they knew one day I would surpass them all.
It's not too late, Bastila. You can still turn away from the dark side.
I resisted it first. I endured the Sith torments with the passionless serenity of a true Jedi, emptying my mind. But after a week of endless tortures, I finally saw the truth. Malak forced me to acknowledge my anger and pain. He showed me the liberating power of these emotions. Then he made me see how the Jedi Council has denied me what is mine by right. The Jedi Council gladly used my battle meditation in their wars, but they still treated me like a child, like an inferior. They were jealous of my power, of what I could become. They wanted me to bow and call them master and follow their code and obey their every order. But all the while they were exploiting my battle meditation for their own use.
Don't be lured in by Sith lies, Bastila.
Lies? You were the one living a lie, Revan. The Jedi Council made you into something you are not. They programmed you to be their slave. You used to be Revan, Master of the Sith, but no longer. You were simply a pawn of the Jedi Council in the Republic they serve, like I was, until Malak freed me from their shackles. A pity the power you once had is so diluted in you. You could have been as strong as I am now. Stronger even, but that will never happen now. With the power of the Starforge, Malak will destroy the Republic and conquer the galaxy. And I will be the apprentice at his side, after I prove my worth by killing you.
Oh no. Bastila, no!
The Force fights with me!
No, it really doesn't. Okay, good. We're not killing her.
You were stronger than I would have thought possible after what the Jedi Council did to you. Seems that Malak was wrong. The power of the dark side is not lost to you after all, Revan.
Don't call me that. I'm not Revan anymore. I'm Aaron now.
You can deny what you are, Revan, but you're only fooling yourself. I know the truth. I have seen the shadows inside your mind, remember? I was there when you nearly died in the trap set by the Jedi Council. I used the Force to preserve your life, Revan. We are forever linked by my actions on that bridge.
That is how I know you will come back to the light.
These are not your true feelings, Revan. You are speaking as a tool of the Jedi Council, as I once did. But now I see how the Jedi used us both. The Council tried to exploit the bond between us. They hoped I would draw out your memories to lead them to the Starforge. We were slaves to their will, like all who follow the Jedi Code. But in our shared visions of the star maps, I also felt the so-called taint within you. I resisted it at first, but now I embrace the power of the dark side. Your dark side.
Learn from my mistakes. It's not too late to come back to the light.
Mistakes? No, Revan. The only mistake you are making is the one you are making now. You deny yourself the power that is yours by right. Only now do I realize how strong you are. You deserve to be the true master of the Sith, not Malak. I see this now. Together we can destroy your old apprentice. Join with me and reclaim your lost identity.
I'm not Revan anymore. I don't even remember those days.
Your mind was too badly damaged to ever fully restore your memories, Revan. But your power, your strength of will, the essence of who and what you are, these things still remain. Once, long ago, you defied the Jedi Council, freeing yourself from their control. You claimed your rightful title of Dark Lord of the Sith. Together we can defeat Malak and take back what is yours.
I like how, we were obviously a master of the Sith, like a Sith Lord and all that shit. And we turned from the light. Now we're being beckoned back to the dark side by the person that tried to keep us away from the dark side to begin with, right? It's just beautiful irony. It's really great. Turn away from this path, Bastila. The dark side leads only to destruction.
Bastila, it is not too late for you to be saved. The teachings of the Jedi can lead you from the dark side back into the light and the true understanding of the Force.
You are beneath my contempt, Juhani. When you felt the power of the dark side, you fled to a cave like some cowering animal. You know nothing of the Force or its true potential. But you, Revan, the power of the dark side is yours to command. You can use it to destroy Malak. With my help, you could rule over the entire galaxy.
The Dark Lord Revan is dead. I'm a servant of the light now.
You were a pathetic fool, Revan. Together we could have defeated Malak and ruled over an empire. But now, I will be at Lord Malak's side instead. You will be crushed with the Republic and all the fools who bow down to the Jedi Council. No one can stand against the power of the Starforge and the Sith fleet.
So why are you running away?
Yes?
You're welcome for leveling, you guys. Look at that pillar of light behind me. Yeah, Bastila is evil now. Which means we'll have to fight her again. And we'll have to make a choice. Shut down planetary disruptor field. And I guess shut down the temple energy shield too. I have no choice in that matter. Okay, so that's the temple done. I guess we'll go back to the Enclave. Oh yeah, I had to open the shield for these guys, so they can go in too. Well, it's a good thing I cleared out the temple for them, of all the evil bad guys, the dark side, dark Jedi. The Jedi. You're back, Revan. When you refused to enter the temple alone, we feared you had betrayed us again. We did not expect you to return. Did you find what you were looking for inside the temple? Did you discover the secrets to destroy the Starforge? Not exactly. I have to go to the Starforge to stop Malak. Then we wish you luck, Revan. For far too long we have kept ourselves hidden away on this lonely world, hoping to keep the Starforge from unleashing its evil upon the rest of the galaxy. Perhaps once the Starforge is destroyed, it will be time for us to leave this world, to rejoin the galaxy we have isolated ourselves from for so long. I'm sure the galaxy will welcome you with open arms. You must go now, Revan. The Starforge feeds the power of your old apprentice. If you do not stop him soon, he'll become too powerful for even you to stop. And let's talk to this researcher again, give him the genetic sequences. I found data on the genetic structure of your species. You have? Thank you. Thank you, Revan. This data will aid us greatly in our research. You have done our people a great service here, Revan. But your destiny lies elsewhere. May the blessings of the Elders go with you. Alright, can we... No, we can't. Can we go back to the Ebon Hawk? We cannot. Which means we have to take the long way back. Of course we do. Oh. Got a party. Got a beach party.
You're back. But where's Bastila? Is she alive? What happened inside that temple?
Bastila has fallen to the dark side. She fled to the Starforge.
The dark side? Bastila? No! No! How could that happen?
She was always in danger of being seduced by the dark side, Karth. Bastila was strong, but she was always impatient and headstrong. Malak preyed upon her weakness. This planet is a tainted place. The Starforge and the Temple have twisted the Force into an instrument of evil, just as Malak has twisted Bastila into a servant of the Sith.
She can still be saved, can't she?
Malak has a strong hold on Bastila now. It will be difficult for her to break free of his influence, especially considering her long association with you. Remember the bond that was forged between you when she rekindled the spark that was your life. Through that bond, she touched your memories, and also the echo of the dark taint within you.
But there's still hope for her, right? I mean, Revan rejected the dark side, so Bastila could too, right? We still might be able to save her.
We can try, and we will.
I don't know what fate awaits us, but I sense Bastila still has a role to play in the events to come. I have no doubt she will be waiting for us on the Star Forge.
No doubt. But let's go then before she has time to organize a bigger welcoming committee.
Okay, with these ship parts, something about the Ebon Hawk. Alright. And I think that is a very good place to call it. Yeah, we're coming up on the end game here. So, I'm not 100% sure. I forget how long, you know, the rest of the game is. But I would assume that there's one more episode to go. I think we can do everything in one episode. Might be a bit of a longer episode. We'll see how it goes. I can't imagine it'd be longer than a full episode, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. So, hope you guys are enjoying the playthrough. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.